Hello, everybody. New week, another tower, and I have spent way too long and have wasted a lot of time trying to figure this one out. I did figure it out. I just suck at the game and died a trillion times. But I think we're gonna see if I have perfected it. This tower actually isn't that hard. There are a few long levels, like level 10, with the first boss, which. Yeah, he's back. Combat floor 1 here is pretty simple. There's going to be one of the hairy dudes, but uh, as I'm going to demonstrate, he sucks. Yeah, pretty bad. Yeah, that's floor 1 cleared. Yeah, these levels are going to go by pretty quickly, so if all you see in this is me go into a level, say like 3 words, and then end of the level, um, don't be surprised. And here, what we're going to do is take the plate armor. We're not going to start enchanting anything just yet, but we will start enchanting soon enough. Once we get the right items, of course. As level 2 cleared, so let us quickly squandle McWaddle our way on over to the end gate and grab ourselves an enchantment point. Yep, I know there's other items there, but none of them are actually gonna be helpful. And that's floor 3 cleared, and we're gonna grab another enchantment point. More enchantment points, baby! It seems to be a repetitive feature in my videos where you just grab the enchantment point and call it a day. No items are good and everything sucks. You know, for the past few weeks on my channel, it's really just been Minecraft Dungeons Tower tutorial content, and I'm just wondering, this is mostly because I can't think of anything else at the moment. I also don't have too much time, or I'm just being lazy, but I think it'd be helpful if anybody out there has any ideas on what else I could do. Also, floor 4 is complete, so yeah, we're just gonna grab an enchantment point. But if any of you have any ideas on what I could do, you know what? I could throw my Steam library up on screen. If you want to see any of those games or want more specific Minecraft Dungeons content, then I encourage you to tell me down in the comments below. I will most likely is a bit of an overstatement. I am quite ADHD adetic, so I might get to it around in maybe I don't know, never. I don't know. I want ideas. If you guys can help, it'd be nice. And that's floor 5 cleared. Pretty simple enough. And here we're gonna grab the Satchel of Elements. It's a pretty good one. This level, I'd take it a little slowly. There will be a lot of skeletons on this, but this is where we could utilize our satchel elements if you get lucky with the specific element that's chosen. You know, that's not what we want because it doesn't kill any of them. Shame. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We're just gonna. Yes! Oh, that was beautiful. The satisfaction. Alright, and floor 6 cleared. Simple enough. Kill skeletons. Don't freaking die. And here, oh boy, 3 really cool looking uniques. And I know a lot of people out there are full Metal Armor fans, but these enchantments are absolutely dog crap, and the Mechanized Saw Blade just put... Look, you already know who's coming up on floor 10, and not only does this put out good amounts of DPS, it also has smiting. So, we'll take the Mechanized Saw Blade. It'll be pretty helpful throughout most of this run, but if you don't like this weapon like I do, I always try to avoid using the Saw Blades because they just seem like, I don't know, there's no spadazz to them. It's really just buzz. And I mean, if you want to recreate a serial killer, then go ahead. I'm not going to bum down your fantasies of wanting to commit mass genocide, but I don't know, man. You could use an anchor as a weapon. It's so much cooler. Or an ice scythe. But, of course, if it works, and if it's needed, we'll use it. It is really good with taking out creepers as well. If you hate creepers like me, then, well, here's your holy grail. And that's floor 7 cleared. Alright. Isn't that wonderful? Oh. We should also probably start applying the enchantments if possible, so I'll throw smiting on there, and if you're not confident in your defense, then I'd throw in Busy Bee. It's called Busy Bee, right? Yeah, Busy Bee. I always get those enchantment names mixed up. Alright, and here we're just going to take another enchantment point and upgrade Busy Bee. Alright, this floor I'd be a little wary on, because there are creepers, they're thrown in the back. Yeah, so just be warned of such. Oh, I guess Busy Bee actually is really helpful for detonating creepers as well. Wow, we're finding all the creeper counter. Oh. Yep, we're finding all the creeper counters. And that's floor 8. Oh, just skedaddle on over to here and we grab ourselves another enchantment point. Nobody saw that one coming. And let's go over to the merchant and see what we should gild. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm personally going to gild the armor, because we're going to have this for the rest of the run. Is alright armor with potion barrier and cooldown. So, what we're going to do for now is we're going to... If you want to do it before you gild it so the price of the enchant doesn't go up, you can do it before, but it doesn't really matter, because by the end of this, we'll have it fully maxed out. But I'll put cooldown on it for now. I know, I'm not using my enchantment points to its max proficiency, because I am not a non-showering deodorant not used. I'm bad at insults when I'm recording. It's specifically when I'm recording. Anyways, here's Satan. Alright, somebody cue the time lapse. I don't want to do this. Ah, floor 10 cleared. Thank goodness I can time travel. Anyways, just gonna come over here and grab an enchantment point. Now that he's done with, we can finally, I think, relax. Probably the only hard level we'll have to deal with. I think. Alright, and floor 11 cleared. I like to, little way to make this faster. After you kill the mobs at the very end, you can just jump off the ledge and walk up these stairs. I think it's a time saver. And that is floor 12 cleared. You know, 30 floors. We're almost halfway there. So just grab another enchantment point and come over to here and upgrade the little Illager's Bane. There's going to be a lot of villagers. There's going to be a lot of the undead. It's going to be nice to have both Smiting and Illager's Bane. And floor 13 cleared. Over here, we're going to take the Updraft Tome, because who doesn't love this thing? It's great. We're going to actually be getting 2 of them, but the second one we'll get later. And that is floor 14 cleared. We're going to grab this Cutlass, and this is going to be the weapon we're going to have for the rest of the run. Has some actually pretty decent enchants. We got Leeching for some health, Guarding Strike for extra defense, and Shockwave for more area. So, we're going to be uniquifying this once we get the chance to. And that's floor 15 cleared. We're halfway there. I'm really tired. I didn't get much sleep last night. But that's okay. I gotta make a tutorial for y'all, because I like being helpful. Let's ponder off into the distance as the mobs spawn in the background. You know, if any of you actually, while playing the tower, went onto one of these balconies and looked off into, like, the land below, it's like actual Minecraft. It's because, like, it's, you know, you got dark oak forest, and I can see there's an oak forest. I don't know what this... I mean, I think those things are clouds that are floating about on the screen. I don't know there. You know, it's actually kind of cool to look at, and even on the tower on the outside. Yeah. Well, I think all the mobs have spawned, so let's go commit genocide again. Whoop-de-doo! Oh, almost died. Oh my gosh. Not even close. First try, was not scared, not even doubtful, you know? I planned all of this out, perfectly aligned, all the numbers, precisely calculated. Like, worried me? No. Take an enchantment point, by the way. And on to the next floor, floor 17. This floor should also be easy. Guess we can max out Shockwave now. There's going to be a lot of Necromancers on this level, but they're actually really easy. We're just going to just smack all of them. Come here! 1. It's like a pinball machine, but instead of pinballs, they're zombies and Necromancers. And instead of a ball, it's your Cutlass. And that's floor 17 cleared. We're getting closer each and every run. And yes, these sheer daggers are pretty cool, and I tried using them. Except for the only issue is, they're sheer daggers. So take an enchantment point. Hey, if you can make it work, good on you. This level, be very careful on. once you get to the area you need to, which I'll show you in just a second here, do not die, because it is very tedious to try to kill all the mobs once they spawn in. So, get through all this, because the terrain is probably the actual hard part of this level. So, once you're up here at this little platform, that's when all the mobs will start spawning. Kill them as fast as you can. Oh my, no, oh! Okay, so I guess this can be an example of why it's gonna be difficult if you fall off. Oh, this sucks. Oh, goodness gracious. If you do end up falling, I guess your best hope is to kind of just sit in the back and shoot them for obvious reasons. Yeah, there's a lot of mobs over there. Um, I guess take note. Don't do what I did and get thrown off by the Windologer. Also, don't be me, aka bad at the video game. Slow and tedious, but at least you won't die a bunch of times. Alright, let's see if we can do anything now. Oh my gosh. That was, well, that was easier than anticipated. Well, I guess if you're so good at the game like me, then it's gonna be no bueno. Anyways, take another enchantment point. We're kind of on our enchantment point grind, and we are going to upgrade. We're gonna max out cooldown our plate armor, and I think we're also going to, let's see, Powersmith. Here we go. We're going to upgrade our plate armor because we need more defense. If you die, well, kind of sucks. Dying is not good, people. You must remember. This is going to be a redstone golem and an illusioner. Go for the illusioner first. He shouldn't be too hard to kill. As I will demonstrate here, watch this twink get obliterated. No, come on, die. There we go. Twink obliterated. And now you can just move on to the redstone golem, who we already know, as soon as he goes down into the downwards position and is, doing his thing, yep, this moron cannot see us and is completely oblivious to everything around him. And that will be floor 20 cleared. Only 10 more levels. See, this is going by so fast. Take another enchantment point, and I will put Potion Barrier into this now. Just another enchantment to help you out. This level may look scary, but with how powerful you are, it's gonna be a breeze. And that's floor 21 cleared. We're gonna come over to here and we're grabbing another enchantment point. Yep, no one saw that one coming. I'm gonna upgrade Potion Barrier again. And just continue fighting on to the next level. And that's floor 22 cleared. It took me a little longer because a lot of the mobs were just standing in the corners and I had to go hunt them down. I hate it when that happens. Just prolong a level that doesn't need to be longer than it should be. But anyways, here, we're just going to grab an enchantment point, and let's see if I can... No, we need one more. This level is also pretty simple. Most of the mobs will actually surprisingly die to the trap, so... And that's floor 23 cleared. We're going to come over here and take a second updraft tome. Hope that one person who said I should use the updraft tome is happy, because, we got 2 of them now! This very good artifact is impressive. I guess what I said for this level is try not to fall into the void, because it is really tedious to try to get back. And that's floor 24 complete. And we're going to grab another enchantment point, and we should be able to max out Potion Barrier on our armor now. So, pretty much decked out until the Unique Smith, where we can upgrade our Cutlass, and I can get my thumbnail. And that's floor 25 complete. And, I mean, if you want to, take the Anchor. It's pretty cool. But, if you want to just keep it safe, take another enchantment point and continue to use the Cutlass. Not saying the Anchor is bad, I'm just saying it is pretty slow, and if you mess up, you can die pretty easily, but it does allow you to kill the final boss a lot quicker. But the final boss for this is the Moonstream Monstrosity, and, well, yeah, you should already know how those go. Alright, floor 26 cleared. Let's skedaddle on over to here and grab another enchantment point. This floor's easy, like the rest of them. Pretty simple. I'm trying to think of something to talk about, but I don't know. Is it just me? I don't know how many people out there ever, record their stuff. I like to record you know, obviously, because I have a channel. But I feel like whenever I hit that record button, all the funny commentary that I've been able to talk to myself for like hours on end just disappears and I no longer am funny. I mean, if it's relatable, please tell me. I don't want to just be the only one. But with all that, Floors 27's complete. 3 more levels. Please, I don't want to die. You probably won't die. This actually is really easily. And here, we're going to take this mercenary's arm. Oh. Don't know if you can see that, but not NordVPN. Norton just appeared. Thank you. Anyways, I'm going to take this armor for extra defense. I know. Bye-bye, beautiful, plate armor? Yeah. Anyways, you get chilling, and you can get yourself protection, and pretty much you're set for the rest of this run. That's floor 28 cleared, so we're going to go to the unique smith, get ourselves a unique cutlass, or I forgot what it's called, but what we're going to do is... wait a minute. Actually, you know what? Take this cutlass. I did not realize that was there until just now. So, yeah, I guess take that one. Uniqueify it. Get a nameless bane, and we can put some enchantments on this, because actually, this looks really cool. Let's get critical, void strike, and swirling. Yes, and we had enough to max it out. Well, that makes me happy, because we're about to clap the absolute cheeks of this Moonstream monstrosity. Well, really sorry. Well, it's pretty much a guaranteed win, but I'm really sorry if this tutorial, you know, wasn't as energetic as my other ones, but I mean, if you're coming here for a tutorial, you probably aren't expecting energy, but I do at least hope in all these videos you're getting some use out of it, helpfulness. I do take constructive criticism if you wish. But as you can see, yeah, this thing isn't living for long. I'm pretty sure the anchor from earlier actually is still a little faster, but I mean, this is working just fine. And that will be... Oh. That'll be tower complete. Alright. Well, I thank you all for watching. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If, from earlier, if you have any ideas on what else you want me to do, I will take your ideas. I'm needing some more. But let's see what we got here. So no, because it's not a unique. No, so it's not a unique. I mean, I never really used the Sponge Striker, but it seems pretty interesting. Oh, thank you all for watching this tutorial. I will see you next week. Love you.